I have my predictions. That was awkward. And my wax. And it is time for predictions. So I'm just sharing that I made these predictions on July 25th, 2025. And if you're new here on my channel, hi, my name is Shandy. I'm a Scentsy consultant, independent Scentsy consultant, I should note. And one of my favorite things I like to do is make predictions about the catalogs for the season. And if I'm correct, and my memory is very foggy today because I am sick, I believe on the 29th, consultants from all around the world are going to go to head office in, I believe, Ohio is where head office is. And I will correct myself because I like doing that. And they get to see sneak peeks of the catalog and the literal season coming up. So here we are, days beforehand. And August 1st is transition month. In Scentsy that means that the spring summer catalog is coming to an end and you have time to literally buy stuff and save money. And the consultants get to see all the goodies. And I'm very excited about that because fall is my favorite season. So again, I wrote down a bunch of random notes, both sides, on guesses on what I think is going to be coming for the new season. I said catalog and collections because I know last time, I'm pretty sure I will be corrected, but I think some of my predictions actually came to collections. So let's see if I'm right or wrong. There we go. So this was the catalog for 24. Where is it? Where does it even say it? There we go. I'm really blind right now. It's also reversed or flipped on my screen. So there we go. So I'm just going to grab. I'm not overly prepared. I am prepared, but not overly. So we got 10 new scents. And also, while I'm thinking of it, catalogs are going to get a facelift for the new season. And I feel mixed about it because I do like seeing the physical copy of everything, but it just makes it more of a green foot or a green step. I don't know how to word it, but the catalogs are only gonna show the brand new stuff, or yeah, the brand new stuff, I guess. So everything else will be on my website, so, or your consultant's website if you have a consultant already and you're just watching because you want to see what another consultant thinks or different ideas. So we had Alpine Escape, Balsam Spice, brown butter pumpkin, cherry chestnut, gingerbread pecan waffle, hayrides, leaves and lavender, pistachio woods, vanilla amber, and white peach and cranberry. All new in the catalog. And right now I just feel like I am jumping on what I think is going to leave. So one thing I'm going to say is I think we're going to lose a woods because I know it's a fall and winter catalog. I could honestly see one of our woodsy ones leaving. I know Alpine Escape, Balsam Spice, and Pistachio Woods were all new releases for the woods. If all three of those new releases do stay, and I do think it would be Balsam Spice that would leave, because I know Pistachio Woods was relatively popular. Same with Alpine Escape. Scentsy do be liking their minty and woods, and that was actually a prediction I had. So maybe Alpine Escape might leave. Who knows? But I could see us losing like very snowy spruce. I know it's our bestseller, but it's been on the catalog for a while. I know Mystery Man and Weathered Leather, despite my dislike for them, usually kick around. Cinnamon Pine Cone, Falling Apples, and White Pumpkin and Driftwood. I like those. I could see those staying. Around the Campfire is probably one that confuses me because I don't like it personally. but I know it does make other people happy because it does smell like a campfire, and I don't care for it. But again, my nose, my opinion. So sleigh rides, yeah, I could see that one staying or going. Vanilla Barnwood is one that I absolutely adore. Like, I would be very crushed if it left. Same with White Pumpkin and Driftwood. I love that one. That one is beautiful. Spices, Leaves and Lavender I know is pretty popular. It wasn't my thing. It smelled way too much like potpourri, whatever it's pronounced like, but I could see that one staying or going. Brown Butter Pumpkin, that is such a tongue twister to me, and I don't know why. That one I could see coming back. I like that one, but it was bakery-ish to me if I remember correctly. Where is my spice? There we go. As for spice leaving, excuse me, I could see us losing some of our classics, like maybe apple and cinnamon sticks. I could see First Day of Fall leaving, honestly. Even maple apple bourbon. I know I like that one. And I tried warming it again recently, well, recently as in last year. And honestly, I didn't, it was a hit miss for me. Maybe it was because the ones that I warmed were a little older, so it may have altered. Cloves and cinnamon, I feel like could be on the goodbye list. Maybe even cinnamon bear. Cinnamon bear to me is very much one that I grab when it's February because it smells like cinnamon hearts to me and I do adore it. Autumn Sunset I could see leaving too. So Christmas Cottage and Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl along with Welcome Home and Cinnamon Vanilla, I can see those staying and returning. So, oh, and Farm Stand Pumpkin I could see possibly being on the go list. The fresh, we only had hay rides, and to my nose, hay rides is very similar to Golden Garland, which was last year's catalog one, or sorry, the year before. This is last year, so I could see hay rides staying around. So bakery, we only had cherry chestnut and vanilla amber and gingerbread pecan waffle as well. And vanilla amber, I believe, went in the spring and summer catalog, so I could see that one returning for fall and winter. Bakery, I know baked apple pie, blueberry cheesecake always kick around. And then, yeah, vanilla amber. Vanilla bean buttercream, I could see staying as well because that is just a classic. So as for scents coming or going, candy cane buttercream I could see returning. It was pretty popular. I know that was I believe a scent of the season a couple years ago. I know it did a seasonal thing before I became a consultant, and then people are like, oh my gosh, it was so great. And I was like, oh my gosh, I missed it. Aw. So it did come, and my kids love this one. It's so good. I love that one too. It's like one that I grab with Mocha Doodle and I mix some. Which I also hope Mocha Doodle returns because I love Mocha Doodle. Cran Apple Crumble, I really hope does return to catalog, but if not, it's not going to hurt my feelings too much because I clubbed it because I love it. Dutch Apple Bread, I will ride if it does not return because I did not club it and I became very upset that I didn't. So please Scentsy, if you're watching this, please bring it back. I know I was in the clearance section or in the flash sale and I did not grab them and I don't know why. Forever Fall, Gimme Candy, Make Me Snickerdoodle, and Pumpkin Roll. Oh, and Salted Caramel Toffee and Scary Good, I feel like are on the possibly not returning list. And it makes me sad because some of those are good. I like my bakery in fall. Rum Pum Plum is one that I clubbed because I like my plum scents in the fall and winter. So I did club those. So I feel like it will return, and that might be one that I'll remove in my club here coming up once I find out what's coming and going. And I know Gimme Candy is one that my kids really adore, and I will be sad if it's not coming back, but I could see it coming back, but also I couldn't. Like, it's been a catalog thing for a while, so we'll see. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. Fruity. There we go. So Autumn Road Trip, I know, is one that everyone really enjoys. I wouldn't say everyone, but I know it's relatively popular. I could see it leaving. Black Raspberry Vanilla, despite that I don't overly care for it, I know it's pretty popular. I would be shocked if it left, which possibly could, but it seems to be one of those ones that just kind of comes and stays, so. And Caramel Apple Craze, I could see leaving and getting a new version of it, which I will get into. Cherries Jubilee, Cranberry and Cardamom, Frosted Cedar, Pink Sandalwood, Snowberry, Winterberry Apple Tea, I could see being on the list of possibly not returning. Scarlet Sunflower shocked me because we removed it as a cleaner, and I was shocked. Like, I thought it would be, you know, forever in the catalog because everyone loves it. So if it does not return, I will be shocked. I really would. So, but I do see it returning because it is ever popular. Frosted Cedar, I really do hope comes back because it is a woodsy, fruity scent. That's what I usually call it. It's a very sweet wood that I love warming in winter. I always grab a couple bars and I will warm it after I set up my Christmas tree. So, and White Peach and Cranberry, I really hope comes back because that was a really pretty winter scent. It was one that like reminded me of like a fruit punch sort of thing that I just want back. I really do. I kicked myself for not clubbing it. Our citrus is usually Blue Grotto and Coconut Lemongrass and Squeeze the Day. I could see it actually getting kicked for some weird reason. Just only having like Blue Grotto as our only citrus, unless we get a citrus, which I will get into. Floral, we always have Luna. Luna is a popular one. I could see it returning. French Lavender, I believe, left in the spring catalog, so we might get our Provence right there. Our Provence Lavender, I think that's how it's pronounced. It's the French lavender's like softer cousin, in my opinion. So, and Fresh, I didn't get into that. Amazon Rain will stay, please. Please make sure. Amazon Rain, Aloe Water and Cucumber, Clothesline, Just Breathe, and Jammy Time. I couldn't think of the other one. Those are usually a staple in the Fresh one, so I could see those coming back. I think Clean Breeze is seasonal-ish. I could be wrong. Cozy Cardigan, Arctic Kiss, Perfect Peppermint, Polar Bear Hug, Eucalyptus Wreath, I could see returning and being, you know, a seasonal thing. Cranberry Candy Cane, Silver Bells. Oh yeah, Newborn Nursery is one that's like a forever thing. But Cranberry Candy Cane and Silver Bells, I could see possibly being at risk, but again, just guesses. My predictions, if you want, you can pause and attempt to read it. But I'm gonna just make my quick guesses, like shot out. So what I said could be in the new fall winter season. I could see us getting a new pear scent because we have Perfect Day that was released, I believe, in 23. It was an underdog for me that I originally was like, yeah, it's all right. But then I fell in love with it and I had it clubbed for probably 3 months and then I kicked it because I stockpiled it a little bit and I ran out and I want it back. So I could see us getting a new pear scent with maybe a bourbon or spice. So like definitely a spicy pear. I could see that. So, or woodsy, I guess, if it's bourbon. An apple scent, like a new one, with like kind of a spice cider sort of thing, or like a spicy, if that makes sense, so like a cinnamon clove sort of thing. I guess I could see us getting a new one, like apple and cinnamon sticks getting an upgrade, if that makes sense. I said sugary, like candy, either minty or like a gumdrop. So something along the lines of that. Another gingerbread one. Gingerbread is always a good one. A fresh mint is what I said. Like frosty air that we got, I think it was 2 catalogs ago. I could see us getting a new one. That always seems to be one, and I'm pretty sure that was kind of one that we got. Cranberry and woods. I don't know why I said that, but I guess it's also like a berry needs to complement a woody scent like pine and cranberry, something like that. A bakery that is cookie or caramel related, or caramel if you're weird and pronounce it weird. Something I noticed I did not add, and I'm going to add a blackberry or plum scent, or a combo of the two. I could see that. Hopefully not plum and woods like mahogany or midnight mahogany was, because I'm pretty sure when I made that video, I was trying really hard to be positive about it, and I warmed it, and I warmed it twice, 2 different times. I grabbed 2 different bars, and it was not my cup of tea. I don't know what it was. Scents I predict could be in the catalog. So I know I said ones that could leave, and I'm going to make a bold statement for the pumpkin lovers out there. And I'm getting closer to this. Pumpkin cinnamon swirl, despite that is one of my favorite fall scents, my go-to comfort scent, did not go in my club for one reason. It may be replaced. I'm gonna let you stew for a minute. I'm gonna do it. You could pause and stew if you really want, but I'm gonna cause a riot because of this. Okay, hopefully we're all calm. We pause, calm down through our pumpkin lattes and all that. I could see pumpkin cinnamon swirl leaving to be replaced with spooky but sweet. Hear me out. When I tried spooky but sweet, and I'm gonna put a picture of it with the warmer, and I want the warmer to return, please, Scentsy. I love it. Spooky but sweet was the one that I fell in love with the packaging without even trying the scent. And when I tried the scent, I fell in love with it. It is in my club, and it will stay in my club, even if it returns to catalog. Actually, it might get out so I can club my summer and spring scents. But if it doesn't, it's going to live in my club with pink coconut. And I was shocked that that didn't come to spring and summer. Shocked, if you will. But spooky but sweet, I could 100% see him come to catalog because it was very popular. If I remember correctly, it was popular. Christmas cookie is one that was a strange combo. I'm pretty sure it was like trees and orange and bakery. And I thought it was so strange, but when I smelt it, it was really pretty. But I would not call it a Christmas cookie, to be honest. But I could see that one being a contender to get in the catalog. Snowflakes and sage. Snowflakes and sage. That was December's scent of the month. I personally didn't like it that much, but I know it caused a lot of ruckus. Everyone loved it. Everyone. I could see it getting in the catalog and replacing one of the ones that I said may leave. Sparkling Spice Citrus was in the Harvest collection. I love that one. My mom loves that one. I clubbed that one because I was like, If it doesn't return, I will cry. I could see it coming to catalog and being a seasonal favorite. Ginger Cookie Crunch was a holiday one that at first I think I remember not caring about just because of ginger and my sensitivity to it. But I remember liking it, and I kicked myself for not getting a new bar of it. This is a reach. This is a reach. There was an oil that I remember seeing in the holiday collection that I want to see as a wax because it sounds amazing. My hear me out. So in the holiday of 24, focus. Why are we not? There we go. There was 3 of them. And honestly, I'm saying now, all 3 could be a wax and I would be ecstatic. But peppermint macaroons, I feel like could be a really good focus. Could be a really good potential for a wax. Like coconut, peppermint, and vanilla bean. It is interesting. I could see it being wax. And Scentsy, if you need ideas, try it. There's also lemon sandalwood garland that I feel like could be an interesting wax. Pumpkin, whipped pumpkin frosting is just basically pumpkin cinnamon swirl. With that, I probably ruffled some feathers. That is all I like to do sometimes. Okay, so Mint to Be Merry, I know was scent of the month, I believe in 23. I could be wrong. December 23. And then it became a scent of the season. I want it back, but I want it catalog, please. Please, Scentsy, please. Please, Home Office, see this and do it. If you don't make it into catalog, please return it because it is such a good scent. It is bakery and a very soft mint, and it's whipped frosting, which was an exclusive chalet bundle, and I will put the bundle photo of what I'm talking about. Is it chalet or chalet? Someone will tell me. I know that it sounded really good, and I'm pretty sure when one of my customers let me smell them all, it was probably one of my favorites. After Gingerbread Hug, I think I like that one more, which was also one that I put on my list. It's right there. I could see either one or both going into the catalog. And also going back to scent of the season, I said toasted apple butter. That one was a good one. I'm just saying now, I like this. I like apple and I like yumminess. I didn't write it down as, you know, a little highlight thing. I said potential in my head, but 2 of them I could see being more spring and summer. And that vanilla chestnut was one that I said could be a contender. That was October scent of the month. It was just in the flash sale, and I don't think it's sold out, so I don't see it kind of coming to the catalog. Petals and Peach was January scent of the month, and Luck of the Rainbow was February scent of the month for 25. Those I could see being more spring and summer, so I just added them for honorary just because that's part of the season. And I also added warmer and diffuser ideas. So, put the image up there. We had a Highland Cow warmer recently and it sold out. Scentsy, I know sometimes I feel like I make a reach, but I feel like you listen to us as the consultants and especially the small ones, and I do appreciate you. Doing Highland Cow warmer, it made me happy, but it sold out so fast. So I originally said it was gonna look or based off this guy, but the Highland Cow warmer, I loved our little Highland Cow warmer that came out, but if we could do one of the Deja Vu, if you do think that you're gonna get rid of this, could you please make it a Highland Cow warmer like that? It would be my favorite warmer ever, and it would live on my kitchen counter all the time. I said warmer and diffuser ideas. I said the Highland Cow in the, I think it was the Grasslands, or yeah, it was Grasslands collection that was literally just released this month. We need another Highland Cow warmer, please. Had to grab this. So I know I say snowman with like this just bold range, and we even had a buddy too that, you know, could have potential. And I'm gonna also add something too. I could see something kind of like him coming, but also there's like 2 warmers, like the Prism one that was sent to the month last December or November. And then we had the swirl one that I'm obsessed with. I have the large one and then a mini of it, and I will post a photo of it there. I could see us getting a new cutesy similar version of those 2. But, you know, I want him back too because he was cute, and I kicked myself for not getting that. And I did not make a note of it. I could see us getting this guy because there was an issue with it and it didn't come to the catalog. Most of these are all based on the Harvest collection. I love fall and it's very obvious. So I said a ghost. I want the Boot Crew, and I did post a photo, and I'm going to post it again because I love it. Also, I just want to say that my love of cutesy ghosts is for real. Like, if you know me, you know, I jumped on that one. I could see us getting a mini like this, but a mini like this one, but like this size. And like, I could see this one getting bigger. I would want both of those. Absolutely. And you also, if you know me in real life, you know I'm very much a witchy vibe. I love witchy related things. So I could see a cauldron themed warmer, but I want a diffuser, like the old like floral or fleur diffusers, like the big ones, and I will pop a photo up. I could see us getting a cauldron like that, and that would make my life. I would buy that immediately. 100%. I said haunted house also, just because there was the warmer and then the matching diffuser, and I have that one, and I'm obsessed with it, and I may bring it out soon. Oops. I also said gingerbread house too. Sorry, like I have that too. And I know it was a warmer too, and I missed out. I was so bummed. But I could see us getting newer versions of those, if not bringing that warmer back at the gingerbread house. The last one I said, and I could see it happening, is definitely the first thing is the warmer on the front of our Harvest collection catalog was the sunflower bouquet. I said a warmer similar, if not upgraded, of the sunflower warmer or the lavender bouquet. And now I'm more leaning towards this one because A, it is fall, and B, because there was an issue with it last year. I think it had something to do with the wooden base here peeling. I think that's what it was, or the paint on the warmer peeling. There was something peeled on it. And I could see us getting a upgraded version of this. And I really do hope that they do take the more success of the lavender bouquet with that style of warmer and base and doing it with the sunflower theme, like more like the fall colors and stuff. I could see that having some success. That was all my notes. So this is the parts of the video where I kind of feel like I blab out my mouth. So I do feel like we make it an upgraded version of this. I could see that one actually leaving too. This is where I'm going to blab a little bit. I want to see a big version of this one. I know we have it with this guy, but I want to see it more with those colors. Like, it would be beautiful, just beautiful. We had, I believe it was July or August, sent to the month last year, whereas the sunflower one, I want to see something similar to that. My video cut out randomly, but anyways, I talked for probably 5 minutes before I noticed it stopped recording. So I think the last thing that was said was that Harvest something. I could see that one making a jump to catalog, but either an alternate version or similar version of the sunflower one. The mushroom warmer, I could see getting new color. Like I was trying to say, we had a consultant exclusive that was blue. I could see us getting a new version of this mosaic mushroom guy here, the cute one, cutest button. I forgot its name. Oh, these guys coming back. I could. Maybe a new version of that, like a mini, that'd be sweet. I want the cow to stay because I love cows, but I could see it leaving. Same with this little piggy friend. Maybe we get a chicken. Actually, while I'm thinking of it, I want a chicken version of this guy. The duck. I want a chicken version. Please. I always feel like Scentsy just personally listens to me, and they probably don't. I can see all these guys coming back, honestly. Also, I'm not really considering the spring summer catalog when I do this. Yeah, I kind of forgot the hummingbird was in the fall catalog. But I could see most of these, if they haven't already been discontinued, come back. I think those two are discontinued. I could actually see very similar versions of these two coming in the catalog. I am also just going to write notes if, you know, certain ones are gone. I don't think I want to talk too much about oils and stuff. I'm going to actually go from my fall to my spring catalog. Oh, why are you escaping? So we got a new product, which was Scentsy Suds, and I don't know how popular it is. I personally haven't tried it, so that might be one I'll try if it's a Luna, because Luna is the one that I'm going with lately. So our scents, I could see either Wildflower Cotton or Frosty Air. No, actually, maybe not Frosty Air. Maybe Fiji Flower. I could see those guys leaving, and we're gonna get a scent from last year coming. I'm gonna write down here because I am running out of time on my filming. And another new one we got was Swipes. I could see us getting Ocean Air and Coconut Water, or Squeeze the Day or Sunkissed Citrus joining the Swipes. Vanilla Mint or Johnny Appleseed being the ones that leave. Those are my guesses. Please don't hate me. As for Bati, I really hope Pink Coconut stays, because that's my only way of getting new Pink Coconut other than my club. I could see Pinkberry Sandalwood, or no, yeah, Pinkberry Sandalwood was new in this catalog. So maybe just Breathe or Starburst Sky leaving, because I don't see us getting rid of a new one right away. But I've also been wrong. Oh yeah, and we're also getting dye-free options, so that's great. Weighted Buddy, Hamish is gone, which makes me cry a little. I think that the buddy that won the Bring Back My Buddy, which was a goat, and I don't know his name, I put it on screen when I did my fun little motion. That will be the new weighted buddy. So I could see a weighted goat, which will be cute. I also see Blush leaving, and animal that I kind of want to see is a bat. I really do. I know we had Batino a little while ago. I want a new bat. But something else that I could see is maybe a chicken, because I'm reaching. Also, we had these little blanket buddies. I think they're going to return with these two and maybe add a new one. Same with the little pom-pom guys. I could see those coming back. Our diffuser shades, I could see all those returning. I really could. Oils, I don't even bother guessing. Our Harry Potter collection, I could see coming back because Harry Potter is very popular. But also, again, I don't know. I feel like we're going to be saying goodbye to these two for some odd reason for the fall catalog. I really do. And I'm going to make a guess, a very odd guess that I've never guessed. We have our charity warmer. This year it's for the childhood cancer. Sorry, I was really struggling with words there. I really do feel like the next catalog warmer is going to be involving mental health. I could see that. Anything involving mental health. So those were my guesses for the fall winter catalog. Some were a little bit reachy. Once I at least get names, I will start planning my next video. And then, you know, I'm going to make guesses and stuff. Maybe I'll wait until the scents come out and do it, but I like to just randomly, spontaneously make videos for Scentsy about what it is. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video. Hopefully you think that, you know, maybe you guys agree, maybe you don't. You'll let me know. So with that being said, have a great day, I guess. And I'll see you in the next one of, you know, what this involves. Bye.